Hey guys, what's going on? Coming at you with a Tuesday morning video. Didn't have a chance to make videos over the weekend, just got tied up, went away, traveled. So just got back now. Crazy day in the market yesterday. I do make videos obviously as a long-term investor when I buy stocks, and I did buy two yesterday. First one was Meta, next one was Shopify, ticker is SHOP, and then META is the ticker for Meta. So what I bought at 169.57. A couple months ago, I really didn't think I was going to ever get to buy it under $200 again. I've owned Meta since 2019, I believe I owned it. And my cost base was like in the 185, 190 range. So just having an opportunity to rebuy it below 190 is crazy to me. I did buy 10% of my position yesterday. So I believe Meta is actually lower now than when I'm making this video when I bought yesterday. So buying opportunity is insane. I would love to make this a top 3 position of mine. I think this is the best risk reward play right now as far as like balance sheets, what they're focusing in the future. Mark Zuckerberg, obviously the CEO, really has his head on straight. I think he just is a guy that knows what to do to be the best in something. So that's just my opinion. I do think, the crazy thing is this evaluation right here is pre-COVID and even goes back to 2018. And if you think about just how far Instagram's gotten, how big Facebook's gotten, Messenger, and then just them diving into the metaverse, it's just insane how much the company has grown in the past 4 years, and the valuation is basically the same right now. So once things obviously, once all the dust settles with all the fear and all the inflation and all the Fed rate hikes and all the uncertainty in the market and unemployment and stuff like that, once all the dust settles, whenever that may be, when money starts going back into the market, if you run evaluations, this evaluation right here for Meta is legit a steal. So had to buy it. I do think in the next 3 years, I really think the stock will be 350 plus again. And that's assuming the metaverse doesn't really take off like what I think it's gonna. That's just basically going off just their social media platforms and stuff like that and just continue to grow them. So, my bearish side is 350 in 3 years. So at this evaluation, you would 2x from here, which, for a stock like this, that's an amazing, that's almost a 40% return if you average it out over 3 years from where I think it's going to be. So bought that yesterday. Shopify is another, ticker's SHOP. I bought it yesterday at 318 even. I bought 10% of my position there. I want to make this a top 5 of mine. So I'm working towards that too. These are both pretty well built out at this point, obviously because I've owned this one since 2019. So they're both top 8 right now, but I'd love to make both these guys bigger. They're both profitable, both growth companies, both great management teams. They're going to both be beasts in the future. So this evaluation right here is also pre-COVID levels. So, when you're buying stocks pre-COVID, great companies, you'll be thanking yourself in a couple of years when the market turns around. It's just crazy deals right now. So I did buy that 10% of my position. Some big things coming up. Obviously, it's the Fed meeting Wednesday afternoon. I don't know what it's really going to do today. I made this video Monday night, so it was pre-market and futures were green, but that could U-turn real quick. There are rumors that the Fed was very transparent with us. The last meeting said they're doing a 0.5 point in June and a 0.5 point in July as rate hikes. But the core CPI data came in core CPI and then the headline CPI both came in hot. We're now at all-time highs at 8.6 as far as CPI. So that I think the Fed might U-turn on us and rate hike more aggressively than what they anticipated and what they said. I honestly wouldn't be against that. I would rather get inflation under control and almost put us in a recession and then figure it out from there. We have very low unemployment and the economy is kind of very strong right now. So I think we'd be okay if we got a little aggressive. You got to remember these are all, when they raise rates, it's a lagging indicator. Like we won't see these effects till, 6 to 12 months down the road. So I wouldn't be opposed to that. Most of the market, it's like 30%, 40% have it baked in that we're going to get a 0.75% rate hike or potentially a 50 point, which is what they've been saying. Either way, I'm happy. I've been saving cash for the past couple weeks. I haven't been buying if you've watched my videos. So I just wanted to build a position in case they did a 0.5 point tomorrow. If not, I will buy more. Obviously, if they do a 3/4 point, I think there'll be pain in the market. The minutes also come out Wednesday, so that kind of tells you where the Fed is, where their head's at, where they think inflation is going to be this year, next year, and the following year. Where they want the neutral level of rate hikes to be. So we'll see. GDP will come out with that, so it could be good, or it'll give some insight. So I think, really Jerome Powell and the Fed just have to be honest with us. That's just my opinion. I mean, I feel like people are losing faith in them. Like, I really thought inflation for CPI Friday was going to be 8.2 or less as it was expected, but it hit 8.6. So I'm like, man, like, how are they that off? Kind of deflating. And my game plan is just keep the course, average cost down, buy my favorite stocks, buy selectively and carefully in this market. We could see, the market, like in this market, we could U-turn tomorrow, or we could U-turn in a month, 2, 3, we don't know. So, you just got to keep that in mind in this market. It's super volatile, and crazy things can happen. S&P did hit a bear market yesterday, 20%. From highs. The 10-2 yield curve treasury bond, or the 10-2 treasury bonds, they inverted, so that's a sign of a recession. Most people say in order for it to put a nail in the coffin that we're going in recession, it has to hold a couple, multiple days, not just like an hour or two, like it's been doing. So there's just some crazy stuff going on. But these are the stocks I bought yesterday. And if you like this video or you want to see what I keep buying, make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts below. Peace.